Hey everyone, I'm back and today we're going to be talking about Sunshine, and this movie is directed by Danny Boyle and it came out in 2007 starring Cillian Murphy, Chris Evans, Michelle Yeoh, and a whole bunch of others that I'm not super familiar with. And I thought this movie was pretty great, and I thought the story was interesting and compelling, and I like the characters, and it's a space movie, and basically the sun is dying, and what they need to do is like send a nuke to the sun to like charge it up or something. They explain it in the movie a lot better than I can, because I'm not the best with describing plots to movies, and there were lots of choices in this movie that I really enjoyed, and one thing that really stood out to me as being like really unique, it was like the opening, and the opening is like the Fox Searchlight logo, but it's in reverse, and it's like really interesting how they did that and how that transitioned, and there were choices like that throughout the movie that I did like. However, there were some choices that I did not like, mostly with editing and like how things were shown and presented like halfway through the movie, and I just wish that it was done better. For the most part, this movie is pretty tight, and I don't have too many issues with it. I think the score is pretty great. The special effects are great as well, and lots of things hold up really, really well, and it looks cool. And like whenever we have shots in space, sometimes it just feels like the movie is just showing off, like, look at all of this, look at what we were able to accomplish, and 15 years later, it still holds up, and it looked incredible. I'm not gonna lie. And the music's pretty iconic as well. And I love what they were going for. It worked for me, and I liked where the story went, even if there were some tonal shifts that I felt could have been handled a little bit better, but I'm not gonna really complain about that too much. And I did like the characters in the movie a lot, and each of them kind of has a different perspective on how they view everything. Like you do have the one person who is like emotionally attached and thinking with their emotions, another character thinking just with logic, and you have plenty of characters that are like that, and each character is different from the other, and it's really interesting for me to watch. And the movie looks nice, and each scene, like, there's nothing poorly communicated visually for the most part, and I really like the performances in this movie. I love Cillian Murphy. I thought he was great. Chris Evans is really good in it too. Michelle Yeoh. Like, the acting is great, and they really sell this movie, and if that's not enough, the concept alone is kind of fun, and the directions the story goes, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that I really like about the movie, and overall, I thought this movie was great, and it's definitely worth checking out if you haven't seen it yet. And there isn't too much for me to say about it without spoiling anything, obviously. And overall, for the most part, it was pretty consistently great, and if you haven't seen it yet, then check it out and make time for it, because it is worth it. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Sunshine an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Sunshine, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Grand Piano. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.